Okay, today we are heading into Breeze Harbour, which is part 1 of, I guess, a crossover of worlds. Starts in Breeze Harbour, it's going to end in Zephyr, which is the portal we've got to unlock via money bags. So yeah, we're heading to Breeze Harbour today, and we'll see what this is all about. Apparently that means war.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First they put out the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
So as Beaky says, what we have to do is relight the fires. Unfortunately, for those guys around, if you try and light the fire before you take them out, they go and put it out again. So you've got to deal with the enemies first, and then light the fires, and machinery works again. In this case, the whirlwind's activated, and we can now progress to the next part of the level. As you make your way around, what you're going to want to do is jump on these cannons and take out those flying mines. They look friendly, but trust me, they're not. 8 of those in this level. Take out the 8, you get an orb. Also, you want to make sure you shoot, once you've shot the chest up there, shoot over. It's a little bit of trial and error to try and find another mine that's on the other side. You can go and look at where it's positioned first off, and then come back and figure it out. I decided to just go for it because I knew it was there. Just sort of far all over the place. Eventually I do get a hit. We also use the cannon to take out the enemies further up, but I decided not to try. I can't sure what that fire does. It might raise the water level. I can't remember. Just to let you know, I am part of the Spyro Reignited Trilogy community on the PS4. I shared something there the other day that was pretty interesting, which I'm going to make a video on in the near future. It's still the first game, it's something I discovered, which apparently no one else discovered. It's nothing really amazing, it's just I found a way to increase the completion percentage for the first game, let's say. You'll find out more about it in the video though.
Land blubbers have littered these metal spike mines all over the harbor. If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
That's a good job of collecting orbs, isn't it? Otherwise it isn't very much of a prize. And it's a little bit of trial now to figure out the trajectory needed to shoot them. In this instance, they're both on the same path, so once you found it once, you have to move the cannon again, just keep shooting in that spot and hit the other one at some point as well. If you time it right. I'm so glad there's a delay on that, because you know, I could easily try to jump onto the boat just as it moves away. final mines are here. Again, just a case of figuring out trajectory and also where they're flying as well. I'm sure it just equates to the same thing, but never mind. Almost done. Check out these two and we get our orb. There we go.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
Reach a nice round 30. But we got to hit the boat once again. Since we just missed that one, we've got to wait for the next one to come round. This level also has the famous annoying quote from the second game, which you may know as "trouble with the trolley, eh?" That's in this level. I'll be coming across that pretty soon. But I do finish up the rest of the level first, and then I head over to that orb challenge, which you'll find to the right just here. Once we get around there. Yeah, just in that room to the right there. Can't go up there yet because we haven't killed enough enemies. Okay, lighting this fire activates the catapult, which will fire us onto the ship. I wouldn't trust that thing. Look at it. Hey, once on the ship, we've now got to chase some enemies down, unfortunately, because they decide to run away from us on here. Not the guys with the hoses, but the, yeah, on the bucket. The best way to get him, because I don't think you can actually catch him chasing him, is to light a fire, or light both fires, which he can't resist putting out, and then you can charge him as he stops. Put the fire out. So I put that one out already, but I come around here and I catch him. Just in time too. There we go, so both fires lit though, and the ship will now rise once again. And that'll be level complete, except for the fact we have got that orb challenge to do still, so I'm just going to pick up the gems up here. And then head back to where the power-up was. And all that is useful is just to get up into... up there, pretty much. There we go. And had trouble with some trolleys.
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me?
Okay, so what you want to do here is to manoeuvre left and right to change the tracks you're on, where necessary. And yeah, cross button jumps, X button jumps, looks like it would do for Spyro normally. And don't do that.
Trouble with the
Yeah, I kind of skipped over the line, but it was there, you saw it, just didn't hear it. Yeah, that wasn't too good, but a bit more success this time. Still saying, cross shoots, no, sorry, cross jumps, bloody hell. Circle shoots, which you have to do for TNT crates, or barrels in this case. And also, those cranes has dropped some crates, which you'll have to jump over. Don't try shooting those, you'll just shoot over them and then you'll crash out. So TNT again, shoot that. You saw there, I just dropped a crate, you jump over those crates. Do not shoot the crates. Also make sure you shoot the chests up here, otherwise you can't pick those gems up. Didn't quite get that right, but at least I can get to come around here now and pick these ones up. Third time's the charm. That was the third time, and then we've collected all 50 gears.
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
And the trophy for having completed this reflects that famous line from the game. Trouble no more. With that, we are not done because I forgot about those gems we've got to pick up. We've got some there, and then there's some back at the beginning of level, I believe. Once we've got those, we then have everything, and we don't have to come back here again. I do believe. Yeah, you can see the gems glistening in the distance. That used to be the case in the original game as well. The gems are made in such a way that you'd be able to see them from quite a distance off. So it's nice to see that they kept that in the Reignited Trilogy. Especially you don't know about sparks being able to guide you, and just looking for gems in general. Very useful. Yes, we are now done with Breeze Harbour. As you can see, it was the land blubbers which started the conflict, built tensions between the two worlds, and in the next place we go to, you will see the outcome of what they did here. Or the retaliation, as it were. There we go, let's just go and talk to this Breeze builder and then we are done.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Seems fitting we get an anchor since they are setting sail for Zephyr. And with that, war was declared.